Renaissance. Renaissance.
Lisa Renaissance.
Lisa I listened to that today in honor of you, since I know you've been on a Renaissance kick again.
Wait, which song is that from?
You should do a Renaissance thing.
That's not. It's from the tour.
It is. It's from the tour.
I was like,
Renaissance. And she does the thing about
I don't know all these things.
me knowing the entire tour choreography.
When Kelly Carter does her tourography.
That's a good one, right?
Did you just make that up?
Yeah, I just was like thinking about it. Don't look up and down. Don't be so
I'm
surprised.
mad.
Don't be so surprised.
Maybe you can't read the walls.
Don't be so surprised.
What hair do you think you just flicked?
What hair do you think you're gonna flick?
My neck hair.
Your braided neck hair.
Not
the neck beard.
You braided it.
Not the neck beard. You and your straight neck beard era.
What if I do have a neck beard?
We'll never know.
What if I do?
Well, you do have. I mean, everybody has a little bit.
If
of
I could.
By the way, everybody has a neck beard. It just depends on how long you let it go.
Everyone, men, women, and children.
Specifically, the children.
Some
of them babies be coming out with a lot. My nephew coming out with a lot of hair, girl.
That's true.
My nephew had so much back hair when he was born. It's why they say that's why you're so sick when you're pregnant.
What?
Like they often say that.
I never heard that.
If your baby has like a ton of hair in the womb, it makes you sicker while you're pregnant. And like, remember my friend whose birthday it is today?
Happy birthday,
Haley.
friend. Haley. Happy birthday, Haley.
When she was pregnant.
Is she the one that would go jogging with you and then you would split ways?
Yeah.
Which makes no sense. What'd I say?
You said jogging.
Oh, was it not jogging?
It was like running.
Oh.
We went running.
Running.
Not little speed walk.
Huh? That's me.
I
Yeah,
know.
I was like, that's me. That's my gig. Don't cover my gig.
That's my gig.
I'm that gig.
But it is her birthday today.
Happy birthday, Haley. Well, it's going to be late by the time this comes out.
It will. Actually, it'll be
2 days
my
ago.
birth week by the time this comes out.
So you celebrate birth weeks.
I celebrate birth months. I mean,
Hey,
it's my birth year.
T. So it's not Black
It's my
History
birth
Month?
decade. It's my birth decade. Why
Okay.
can't it be both? They're not mutually exclusive items.
You're right.
Are you trying to segregate
No.
Black History Month and my
No.
birth month? Wow.
Absolutely. Well, and I'll be learning about
And
Black History Month today when I go and see you in the show.
I don't think that's...
Isn't that kind of tied into Black History Month?
What did you learn about regarding Black history growing up in your homeschooled Christian value home? Not a lot. Not a lot.
Oh,
bitch.
I learned about Washington. No. No. Oh, no.
I learned about George Washington.
No. Washington Carver.
Yeah.
Is that it's,
Carver.
Shut up.
I knew that would get you.
I think it's Washington Carver. Is it George Washington Carver? I think it is. Who discovered the peanuts? Like peanut butter, the peanut oils, like everything we love about peanuts is thanks. Is it George Washington
Of course
Carver?
you remember
Oh my
something
God.
about nuts.
Hey.
And
then I learned about Booker T. Washington, who was like mauled to death. I'm sorry, I'm taking this to, like a serious turn.
This is
you're
now a
you're
history podcast.
You're like, anyways.
I was like, move along, girl.
I'm like, I know about Black history.
Literally.
Screaming.
I noticed you only knew about black men, though.
Oh.
So you're sexist. Damn.
Oprah?
Name one black woman. Girl. How about Rosa Parks?
No, I know about Rosa Parks. I know.
Oh, I know about that queen. Rosa
Well, I just watched the recent RuPaul episode, which
where somebody did try to do Rosa Parks.
I know.
It did not go very
what
well.
they did
Sorry,
was,
girl.
well, Rosa parked in the back.
Okay, no tea, no shade. To just quickly go over Drag Race for a minute.
Yeah.
So obviously it was Lana Jarrett that did
Rosa
Parks and was bad
and horrible.
But I was kind of annoyed because Lux, her drag mother,
Yeah.
was the guest host on the pit stop that week
Oh, okay. I haven't watched it yet.
and did nothing but defend her. And I was like, I get that's your drag daughter, but like she objectively did bad.
it was horrible.
Like she literally just did bad.
It was horrible.
There's nothing around it. And also like I forget who said this. I think it wasn't even about Lana Jarrett, although it could have easily applied to her. But it was about oh gosh, who else was in the top?
Anya Nerve,
Yeah, it wasn't about her.
Lexi Love.
It was Lexi Love, where they said something about, and I think it applied to Lexi Love. I think it applied to Lana Jarrett. It was like, when did we start rewarding like not doing the challenge?
Yeah.
Like Lexi Love just gave up.
Yeah, it was.
So did Lana Jarrett. She just like stopped making any jokes.
I
So it was
agree.
like, when did that become the goal?
When did it become so bad it's good all of a sudden?
I mean, the tea is these girls have got to finally fucking realize that the point of Snatch Game is not to be the best impersonator. The point of Snatch Game is to make Rue laugh
Absolutely.
looking like the person.
You have to be memorable.
You
have to
could literally
yes.
be Christopher as, I don't know, Dolly Parton. And as long as you are dressed like her and act like yourself and you're funny, then that's all that matters.
I agree.
But they try to like, and like fucking Susie Toot being like, well, I was the best because
Why
I
did she
acted
think
just like
she
her.
was the best?
And by the way, you didn't act just like her. I don't even know if you know who that actress is.
I didn't know who the actress.
She was in
I also
Little
didn't
Shop
know
of
who Jinx.
Horrors.
I also didn't know who Jinx was when she played her original Snatch Game, and I had a laugh.
Oh,
Because it
Little
was-
Edie.
Because it was funny.
She's from The Secret Garden. Actually, a great show too. But the one Susie Toot did, she's from Little Shop of Horrors. And
No. It wasn't.
Susie Toot?
No. It was. It wasn't.
Who are you talking about?
I'm talking about Jinx.
It was Little Edie. It was from Secret Garden.
Because I saw Secret Garden up. I thought it was something else. Anyways, yeah, you're right. I think.
But it's
one
like,
of them old-fashioned shows.
It's like she did. I don't even think she impersonated her all that well. To be honest,
Yeah.
I don't remember Ellen Green being so like cracked out.
I never.
I mean, like in real life, like I don't remember her being like. She was acting more like Anna Nicole Smith, no tea, no shade. But
Rest
she
in
was
peace to Anna Nicole Smith.
who was cracked out most of the time.
Oh, well, that's true.
Did you ever see her? And like, do you really know anything about her
Anna
outside
Nicole
that she
Smith?
married a rich old man and then
I didn't even know that.
whatever.
Yeah, I know.
That she was like one of the first people to be famous for being famous.
Yeah.
Like she had no talent. She wasn't doing anything. Like she married a billionaire who was
Old?
90 fucking years old.
I
and
watched
she
the whole.
was
That's
like
it.
20 something.
Because I watched
old.
the whole documentary
Yeah,
on Netflix.
and she made a ton of fucking money and had a baby and all this stuff. And then she was cracked the fuck out and died of a drug overdose.
tea.
So, but maybe in today's day she would have done better. But it just was, and it was also like paparazzi.
Would you
were
rather
just kinda
that
starting
and die
shit.
young or like be poor and die old?
I don't think it's about money so much to me. Like
Hey,
it is to
answer
you.
the question. Answer the
I
question.
think it's more about like, was I happy?
Would you
poor,
rather
or was I
be
happy
poor?
rich? You know what I mean? Was I happy
don't know,
rich
you
and
tell
young, or was
me.
I happy poor and old?
I don't know. In your mind's eye.
I don't know because I'm not there yet. I'll let you know when I'm poor and old, and I'll let you know which one was better.
So when I say you young and marrying the 90-year-old, that's when we finally like.
I for sure would do that.
Together.
By the way, like
Uh-huh.
I have look
I
up to
know.
Anna Nicole. I mean, like I would have done the same damn thing.
She's
Like
probably also
I
taller
mean,
than you.
maybe minus the drugs.
Oh. Yeah.
But maybe once, just for fun, and then we'll be done.
Rest in peace to
Anna Nicole Smith.
Anna Nicole Smith. Oh
But,
my God.
I would have married the man for the money. Why not?
90 years old though.
Well, you suck him off once and then you can just keep convincing him it happened the day before because he's forgetful.
What if he's like, suck it again?
And you're like, no.
I got another one in the chamber.
And by the way, as long as you're married
Yeah.
without that prenup,
Girl.
I don't have to touch you once,
And that's the tea.
honey.
Oh my God.
You just got to get to the marriage certificate.
Speaking of, do you need a lawyer? Go to LegalShield.com/
Shield, Mama. I need shielded from this.
I know. Do you want to tell me about something you told me to remind you of? It said, you said, hey, you texted me the other day because we use your camera to record, and you says, remind me of gays on Instagram. What does that mean?
Okay, I have something to talk about.
Yeah.
It's not a pop off. It
Okay.
could be though. but it's
Okay.
not.
So what's the gays on Instagram?
So, and Corey, I told you I was going to talk about this.
Oh?
Because it was something not he and his mans did that reminded me of this.
Oh.
There's
God.
this new thing on Instagram
Here we go.
where gays in particular.
Mhm.
So there's a thing on Instagram. I do it for the pod
Okay.
where you can post something
Uh-huh.
and then you can invite a collaborator.
Girl.
So what it does is like, let's say it's like you and me.
Who'd you invite?
And I invite from the pod's Instagram account, I invite myself. So then what it does is it posts to both of your profiles.
T.
So then both sets of followers are seeing everything.
Got it.
Which is great for
And you can't
us.
edit the caption for either one, or you can?
Only the original poster can edit captions and stuff. Can do any of the editing. As the collaborator,
You have
all
no
it does
control.
is it just shows up on your profile.
Okay.
And it'll say, by the way, pod and Jordan.Matthew
Okay.
post, whatever.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
which is great for certain business ventures and all that
Yeah.
kind of stuff and whatever.
Okay. So what are the gays doing?
And like for the pod, I'll do it for a couple days and then I unshare it. I don't keep it up there forever. So
the gays are collaborating with their significant other.
yes.
No!
So then you're seeing depending
Twice.
Well, it depends. Now, if you follow both, it doesn't show you twice.
Oh.
So for an example, Corey's man did it the other day,
Uh-huh.
and so it posted to both their things, right? And all I saw it said, his name and Corey
And
whatever.
Corey, yeah.
So when you follow, but I follow both, so it only shows up
once.
Great.
Okay.
So okay, fine, but still kind of like cringy.
Yeah,
feels.
a little.
But what? And I love you bitches, but Matt and Tim, who I adore, and they know,
and we do stand.
They know we do stand Matt and Tim. We were just talking about this last night. They do, and I think it's more of a Tim thing, which I just like love him for. It's just so funny to me.
Living their truth,
but
girl.
He they'll post on their Instagram story, which is like the 24-hour thing.
Yeah, yeah.
And he'll tag Matt in it.
Okay.
And then Matt shares it to his story.
Okay.
Which like sometimes people do. Like for instance, last night somebody was at the show. They posted a picture of the program or whatever and tagged me in it. I shared that to my story. Fine.
Sure.
It's like a one-off thing.
Yeah.
Them, it's like every time either of them posts a story, they tag each other in no matter what it is, even if they're not in it. And then the other one shares it. So, and because I'm friends with both of them and I follow both of them, I see everything twice then as I'm like clicking through. And sometimes I'm like, girl, we get it. Like, I love you, but we get it.
Peace and love. We've had enough. We
feels
the people.
Cringy. It does feel cringy a little bit. Like I get like a one-off or like a cute little.
Or like here we are at dinner,
yeah.
and it's like whatever. Or here we are,
like I posted today for Haley's birthday, and she shared it.
Yeah. Not
every single time.
I agree.
Every story about which like I said, sometimes have nothing to do with each other, and like they both will share.
Not like here's my meal and then they like share the other person's meal.
Yeah, I mean it could be something like that.
This is why Trump won.
Girl,
because the gays are wilding out apparently.
Girl, I mean it's just like it's fun. It's like equally as funny as it is cringy, and I would say that about my friends or strangers.
I agree,
but it feels like from different depending on how it is done, it feels very like influencery. Like we're all like anybody can be an influencer. And it's like you're not influencing anything.
No,
but
no,
it makes me laugh.
So what?
But at the same time, I'm like,
your position here on the podcast. What are you?
Is your light green?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Something. Oh, that's reflecting. Made it red, and I was like, it's off.
So what are you? Are you an influencer now on this podcast?
I'm an influencee.
You're an influence. Yeah.
I get influenced
by me.
Nope.
Oh.
What would you influence me?
Socks.
No.
Oh.
Oh.
Hair that I hair. I heard it that time.
Hair.
Okay,
girl. Did you? No. Before we move on, don't graze over. Before that one, did you watch one of our TikToks, which is about your little hard R? And did you notice how bad it is in that one? Pull it up.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I did hear it.
And then you tried to deny
it. What it is, when I heard it, I saw it. And I did not hear the same thing you heard.
You're lying.
Not as bad. I heard.
You're lying.
See how you could read into it?
No.
You're reaching.
You are a gaslighter. I can see how you would see. You little fucking rat.
No, you ran into it a little far.
No.
And in your mind's eye, you heard it
more.
What
you did was hard R the shit out of me.
More.
Take a seat.
I'm sat.
Sit down.
I'm sat.
Down there. Get on the floor. Get on the floor.
No, because I'll be closer to your CROTCH.
Oh, I had to literally like put it together. Girl, your dream, by the way.
I know. Don't threaten me with a good time. I stood on the corner and shook my ish.
Hard
I'm gonna give you another hit.
My ish.
Okay, speaking of influencers, I have to catch you up on a couple of these. I sent you here and there these Craigslist misconnections when they're like a laugh.
Yeah,
I have a couple more. First of all, remember how I did nothing but be like, Jordan, and I on this camera, Taco Bell's coming down the street, and then we went and we waited 40 minutes in line, and I was like, well, they had just opened that week. Well, yesterday they've been open 3-4 months at this point. Now I was like, I wonder how many stars they have. On girl, 2 stars. Yikes. On like Google Maps out of like 50 reviews. Not really. Everybody, the biggest complaint I saw was that they're not open when they should be because they're supposed to be open until 1 a.m. and 2 a.m. depending on the night. And everybody said they're not open. Well, I'm like, I'm not going there at 1 a.m. So I have not one person.
We would have back in the day.
We absolutely would have. We were doing a show together. Here we go. Yeah. But the number one complaint was them not being open when they said. And I was like, girl, F that. How about we waiting in line for 45 minutes?
Yeah.
We went there and ordered to pick up. PP drove and stood in the lobby for 30 minutes while I was at home. Like, we're just waiting because we were supposed to quick pick
And
it
you
up.
went in?
because we knew the drive-thru would be too long. So I said, do it.
Oh, they're
Because remember
fucked up.
how you and I and Abby had done where we had
Yeah,
gone, hey, Abby,
yeah.
again, here she is every episode. Love you, girl. And we went to Walmart, shopped around, and then picked it up.
Yeah.
Okay, well, he did that, but sat for 30 minutes. Anyways, look at this review that I saw from that Taco Bell, and then I'll get to the Craigslist. Owen says, my experiences have been nothing but tragedy and heartbreak. You know
Me.
disappointment when you see it. It's left me with a visceral feeling of being damaged.
Oh my God, this is like so dramatic. By the way, is this you? Are you Owen?
No, a visceral feeling of being damaged. And you can like react, and somebody reacted with the prayer emoji. That review. Anyway, I just thought that was funny.
What in the world?
2 stars. I was so happy to have a Taco Bell on the street, and it's 2 stars.
They're flopping.
Girl.
Well, it seems that they may just be understaffed right now.
And you know why? Here's how I know. I just drove by middle of the day on a Saturday last weekend.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, there's nobody in the drive-thru
Yeah,
line.
yeah.
I wonder what that's about. Girl, you guessed it. A piece of paper taped in their window that said closed. Sorry. On a weekend, middle of the day, like 3 p.m. on a Saturday.
They're fucked.
I was like, oh.
Also, then don't open the business if you're not prepared. Sorry about it.
I absolutely agree. And I think what they thought in their mind's eye was, oh, this is a pop and hoppin' place.
we'll
Like, we're going to get
people to
people who
come.
want to work here. Nobody wants to work.
Nobody wants to work at Taco Bell.
Especially not Taco Bell. Because, you know,
Especially not in
people.
this town.
No. Anyways, well,
That's funny because I was just talking about this yesterday with not that in particular, but like short staffing at this sports bar that we're going to tonight.
oh, girl.
It's the same. Like it doesn't matter how busy it is in there. One bartender. It's a big place. One bartender every time.
And you know, the
kitchen
people,
closes
and
mad early.
it's hard to be mad when the people that showed up to work and are busy and doing the Lord's work. It's like, I'm not mad, but what I am is disappointed.
I'm disappointed in the people that are allowing there to only be one bartender. And here's the other tea. The like one owner guy is always there. I see him sitting there every time we're there. And I'm like,
Sitting
girl,
at the
then
bar?
I'm like, then get the fuck up and help.
Kim K, get your
Get your fucking ass up and work.
and work.
Bitch. Yeah.
Catch me
Yeah.
in there later tonight, and I'm like, hello, sir. Oh, do you
Yeah.
come here often? Oh, you work here.
Oh.
do you see a
Can you
group
grab
of
me a
us?
White Claw then,
Oh.
bitch? Get the White Claw.
White Claw Peach.
Actually, tangerine White Claw.
I would take that too.
Kind of my new
I
favorite
like
now.
the tangerine. My favorite's the peach. I just don't
My
like.
favorite
Oh
is
my
still the
no.
peach, so.
My favorite's grapefruit. Oh,
Interesting.
so good.
Peach is my favorite. But tangerine is closely becoming a top contender.
And I know it's your favorite because I always drink yours out of your
Yes,
hand when I
you do.
grab the can out of your hand.
Yes, you do.
When I go
but
to the
claim
bar
it's
with
not your
you.
favorite.
It's not. It's my second favorite. But you did. If you had bought a grapefruit, I would have.
I would have even left my hand. You would have just off of
The
my
can would have gone like,
down your throat, girl.
you know, the
Guzzled.
Harry Potter when they do like the Accio. That's my mouth.
Literally.
The can goes out your hand into my mouth.
What time are we at?
18 minutes.
Oh my god.
Let me read you these
Time
quick
flies
little,
when you're
I
having
know.
fun.
Let me do this misconnection. There's 2 misconnections.
fun.
So, reminder, Craigslist.com, they have an app, misconnections, whatever.
Oh, our listeners know very well about misconnections.
And how I keep them in business.
Yeah. The only patron of misconnection.
And if they came out with like a Patreon, I would subscribe. The
Not the
only one I would
Patreon,
ever pay
girl.
to would be that. If I
to
had
play.
to pay, if I had to do pay to play to get these misconnections, I would.
I know you would.
And they should do that.
Don't like antagonize them.
Craigslist is listening.
Because when you're
They're
out
listening.
of house and home because you're
I know.
paying behind a paywall for fucking misconnections,
And you know what? You'll be appreciative
I'll
because
laugh
I'll
in your
give you the
face
tea.
when you're living out in the backyard because you couldn't afford the house anymore with
Yeah.
the brand new speakers.
Tea. I'm like, but at least I can hear it from outside. When they
the woods.
when they lock me out and they do the
Literally.
evicted, like, you know,
me. I'm putting
reclaimed
up
by
an
the
evicted
state.
sign on
Yeah,
everything.
when it's you in the window, like, how y'all doing?
Your birthday this year should be Renaissance themed. You should do
Absolutely
an
not.
all chrome birthday party.
No,
Oh, what are you doing? You have no idea.
I don't know yet.
I'm
But
gonna have to think of another idea
I'm
for
gonna
you.
have to think of that. I did have one the other day idea that
You did run one by me at one point.
I did. I was thinking of doing a roast party, but I don't think that's really a theme.
yeah.
I
I think it is, but I get why you don't want to do it.
the other day I was like, oh, I had a someone, I forget what it was. Anyways, here it is. The title of this says "Looking for Elizabeth" (parentheses Beth Carpenter). Looking for a woman named Elizabeth (parentheses Beth Carpenter). My boyfriend cheated on me with her, and she gave him quote something. No, he did not give it to me. I noticed the rash while he was changing, and he hasn't touched me in a while. He says they met at a bar, and yes, he's sorry. Laughing face. Anyone who knows where she lives, please let me know. I've packed his stuff and would like to drop it off at her house. All I know is she lives and works in Ashland. Thanks in advance.
Damn, Ashland's kind of far too. Why were you looking all the way in Ashland?
Oh, I have a wide cast net for these misconnections, girl. That's what the juicy tea is on these
You just
outskirts.
have a wide cast net. Stop with the teeth. You and your coagulated toothpaste. I hate that word.
Coagulated?
Yeah.
Oh.
It sounds gross.
Well, that's because when you shoot your shot out of your wee-wee, it's coagulated.
Well, because you gave me something. Much like Beth.
Much like Beth. Okay, here's the other one. It's it's the title is 5 o'clock. I don't know why. And it's from Cleveland. Tall man in a dump truck shirt with a super cute dog. We had a moment bonding about putting your dog down.
Oh. Me with my dog that I put down a couple months ago.
We had a moment bonding about putting your dog down. If your girl leaves the picture, hit me up.
Oh my God, not the prepping for... Damn.
We bonded over putting your dog down. If your girlfriend leaves the picture, hit me up.
That's fucked up.
That's Craigslist misconnections, girl. And this is why I stay reading and keeping them in business and why I would have a Patreon. Because look at these good, juicy stories. You're welcome.
Let's take a break.
Oh, wrong one. No, stop it. Don't go back. There we go. We'll be right back.
Freaking idiot.
Okay, anyways, we're back. Oh, we never said it.
Said what? Oh.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to By the Way with Jordan and Chris. Hi, I'm Chris, and that's Jordan.
Jeez, they're like, 25 fucking minutes in,
Oh,
girl.
my God. Yeah, I know. I'm mad.
Oh, my God. What was I going to say to you?
Well, you had the whole break to think of it.
The whole break. I'm doing you, and I'm just putting my nose on. Oh, it was about what you were saying before the break.
Oh, I'm mad. Was about Craigslist. Talk about my birthday, a theme,
No.
Renaissance, Chrome.
I think
The dog you put down.
Yeah, I thought it was something about like.
I'm literally going to retrace every step.
I know. It doesn't matter. I don't know.
Beth.
Oh, I love Beth.
Love her.
Love Beth.
Love Miss Beth. Oh.
What?
I do have to. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I do have to tell you another story. And they.
I'm so sorry.
So you know how I'm kind of loud in public.
I have nothing to say on this subject matter because I'm a nice person.
I was wearing noise-canceling headphones, doing some work in between assignments at Panera Bread. By the way, I've been to Panera Bread probably 8 times in the last 2 weeks. Not a joke.
Keep eating fat.
And I was wearing my noise-canceling headphones, and I was like, oh, I can't hear a thing. I just hear my little... And I listen to classical music, brave, to like get my work done, blah, blah, on my little laptop. I was like, oh, I can't hear a thing, Jordan. I farted so loud. And I forgot
that you were in public?
Because in my mind, I'm just in my own little bubble.
Yeah, I do. I'm like the same at the gym when I put the noise canceling on.
The seat vibrated so bad. I went, oh! And then I realized, I don't think I heard, but I felt what came out. And I think everyone and their mom at Panera Bread was like,
no!
Now, wait a minute.
That is my worst.
I was like,
Did you leave or did you stay?
I had to sit in my shame. I had to just be like, you know what? It is what it is. I have
so
work
now
to
you're
do.
that crazy person that's sitting over there just farting away.
But it gets worse. The second story,
No.
related but separate but equal. Oh,
nope.
Black History Month.
Nope. Keep moving on.
Is that I was on a work call, like a work meeting, like full staff meeting. Managers,
know you
like there were people.
Go ahead. Literally broken.
You know the gig. Everybody's on their cameras. Everybody's like, whatever, this and that, this and that. Well, and when you're not talking, you mute yourself. Shocker. Well,
Everybody all mute.
girl, I'm on camera. I'm like, okay, there's like people, there's important people, there's people not on my team. There's like people.
Yeah.
People I don't know,
People.
my coworkers, this whole gig. You guessed it. What am I doing the whole time? Well, I'll tell you at the end. So halfway through the meeting, like, okay, guys, we're going to just take a break really quick. We'll be back in 2 minutes or whatever. And then my coworker, hey, Chris. Yeah. We can all hear you the whole time. And I was like, huh? And then I realized
Somebody says this to you on like Zoom
after everybody had like kind of been like, okay, well, we'll like be right back.
which by the way doesn't necessarily mean they all left, so they might have also heard this.
Well, apparently what they had all been hearing,
Oh no.
I had been smacking my gum the whole time. You know how I chew gum, right, girl?
Christopher,
The whole
come
meeting.
on.
And it took a lovely child of God, my coworker, to be like, girl,
Oh
we
my
can all
God.
hear you. I was
She
like,
is
oh!
God's strongest prayer warrior.
I
Christopher, you have got to be more cognizant of what is happening around you. I know you choose to live your life and be cool. Don't touch it. Don't touch. I know you choose to
I'm the
live your
Wicked Witch of the
authentic
West with
life
the
and
Dorothy
like
slippers.
live and be gay and do whatever. But like you
Gay.
have got to be aware of the public opinion around you, girl.
And I
Keep
was
your bodily
so
functions to yourself.
mortified that somebody had to tell me. And
You
it wasn't.
should be.
It wasn't. Hey, we can all hear your gum. It wasn't. Hey, could
We
you?
can all
It was
hear
like, oh,
you.
the smacking. It was. We could all hear you this whole time, just so you know.
Yeah.
I was like, what do you mean? And then it registered because I heard myself, and I went, oh,
Good.
because I don't hear myself.
You deserve to be shamed. It's a public. You need to be publicly stoned in the square.
Flogged,
In the square.
set ablaze.
Literally.
Shame.
Literally.
Shame. So
Chris, come on.
I knew you would get a laugh. I was like,
Oh my God. I would if I was on that Zoom call and I didn't know you, I'd be so fucking annoyed.
girl. Thank God somebody told me too.
They all hate you, by the way, now.
I know they do.
Hatred in their hearts.
I know they do. And I
And dessert. Can I say something funny?
yeah.
So my mom the other day
Hey Diana.
caught, like the end of an episode on TV of season 3 of Drag Race. So it was just like on TV.
Oh, okay.
So of course she watched it, and then
Which season was it? I mean, who was
Raja.
it? Oh, love,
So
love,
like
love.
Shangela. And
Yeah.
all. So she's never seen these older seasons.
Okay.
So she proceeds to go to Paramount Plus and finishes all of season 3,
Wow.
season 4,
Oh.
season 5.
Oh my God.
Currently on season 6, but
Diana.
might be done with season 6 and is moving on to season 7. Bitch moved on quick. Okay. But now
She is munching
she
through.
has become the court of public opinion on the Drag Race. Okay. She texted me the funniest one. I think it was while she was watching
Girl.
season 3. And she goes, or I think this was on a phone call. She was like, I know it's like an older season and things have changed like a lot. And I was like, And she goes, I just feel like, did they buy the outfits at Kmart and didn't try them on? And I was like, damn, Diana. Like, jeez. And then she'll be watching these old seasons. She's like, did these runways have any themes? Because nothing seems to match right. And I was like, probably not.
It's actually the tea. And I remember gobbling that
Yeah,
ish.
I
up
know.
and like, they ate with that
I
t-shirt
know.
and whatever pencil skirt
I'm like,
from
how
the
about
dollar.
that filters?
Yes.
And she goes, oh, Michelle, she looks so different. And she's like, and
Absolutely.
now she's on season 6 and she's like, she goes, what is going on? I feel like every time Santino talks, Michelle just like rolls her eyes. And I was like, well, it's because nobody likes Santino.
Does she like Diana? Comment below. Do you
No,
like?
she doesn't.
Good.
And I was like, Andy's on his way out. I think season 7 he's done. So, right.
You're right, because I don't think he ever talks to Violet in Violet season 7.
Yeah, no, I think he's
Violet
out
would
by
have
then.
been pissed
Yeah,
if he came any kind of way.
Girl, and she has strong opinions on some of these people who she do and do not like on these seasons and shit.
Does she live for like the mains? I'm sure she loves like Bianca.
She
like,
does. She doesn't love like Adore
Oh.
or Darian.
Oh.
She loves Courtney.
Okay. Yes.
Not a fan of Lagrange, which I don't think most people were.
Not back then, but wait till she catches on up.
Well, and the thing was too, and she's seen some, like she just saw Laganja on All Stars when she did the
Oh,
lip sync
good.
and stuff.
And Lagrange's at the new House of whatever, the drag queen one. We need to watch that, Jordan. We need to watch.
When does that start?
I don't know. I think it's on like Out TV. It's something. We need to find out how to stream it.
But
I know what you're talking. Yeah.
So she just has some, and I've been telling her like some of these people she's seen on All Stars and like doesn't realize, and be like, that's so and so from like this All Stars.
Yeah.
Or she'll be like, I'll be like,
We
yeah,
know
they'll do a lot better when they're back on All Stars later.
It's the
or
Marvel
whatever.
universe, that we know.
But
Yeah.
it's so funny, her opinion. She texted me something else about season 6 too, and I can't remember what she said. I was like, you're such a bitch. But
wait till she like catches all the way up, because I know she's used to like
and
the
she's
good
watching
runways.
the current season at the same time.
That's the problem, is she's used to how polished everybody
Correct.
is now.
She probably came in like season 13. Literally.
You're right.
It was way late. It was certainly not 12 because she never saw any of the COVID stuff. So I think her first like full blown season was 13.
So does that mean she hasn't seen 1 and 2?
Probably not.
Wait till she sees
Which
season
is
1.
Really, I don't know if she'll ever go back.
I love
far.
season 2, but I don't know about season 1. Girl.
Well, season 1 it was a whole different show back then.
I think season 2 was Tyra Sanchez.
It is.
Yeah.
Who's cancel.
I know. Diana, we need to talk about that when I see you, probably.
Tonight.
Tonight. By the time this comes out, I will have talked to you. Love you, Diana. I loved seeing you earlier 2 days ago.
You looked great.
I loved what you were wearing.
Name them.
So, what's the Charlie Hides quote? Also Drag Race. So inventive.
Oh God, Charlie Hides.
I know.
Bye.
Ugh. I think he's gay, actually.
He is. That is crazy. On Drag Race?
Shut up.
Somebody gay on Drag Race?
Actor first.
Actor first.
So I was at
You left the house? That wasn't work?
I was at round 1.
Round 1.
Arcade and whatever. They still be serving up dollar scoops of ice cream.
Love.
24/8. Oh, 25/8.
There you go. Makes the phrase
24/7, and they're open till late, by the way. But I think they changed their hours till 10 p.m. because of nobody wants to work. What were you gonna say?
I don't even know where that is.
Like Menor, like up.
Oh.
Yeah, you're not going all that far. But for me, it's like it's 35, 40 minutes.
It's still far, girl.
But it's like huge.
That's
it's
like going to my
it's
house.
Well, get this. It's like in an old anchor store. Like the whole thing is gutted.
Yeah.
It's like where the old Sears or
Yeah.
something. Huge.
Yeah.
You would live.
You would live.
Anyways,
You would live.
I realized because I was talking about how my 13th birthday I had at Chuck E. Cheese. But get it?
You're 31 backwards.
My 31 bread. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for remembering. Not reserve a party room, get the pizza.
Chuck E. Cheese.
I still have never once had Chuck E. Cheese food. Ever.
Well, it was good back then. I mean, it seemed really good when you were a
yeah.
child. You know what I mean?
After the Shane Dawson documentary, I still don't trust, where he like did the conspiracy
Yeah.
of they chop up the leftovers and put them all together.
I believe that.
I do believe it because I saw the evidence. All the crusts don't match up.
All the evidence.
And Chuck E. Cheese responded. Did you see all that? Like they went
No.
in, they're like, this is fault.
He's
The
super
lore.
skinny now.
Oh, he is?
Yeah, I saw it on Snapchat. He's like really thin now. Oh,
I wonder what he's up to.
Ozempic.
No, he
Auto
works out
parts.
too. Maybe he did both. But anyways,
You
so
have to work out a little bit
What
on
I was
Ozempic.
saying was I loved Chuck E. Cheese. And I was at the round 1 where it's expensive. And I was like, how do I walk into Chuck E. Cheese, 31 years old,
And get to do it
and
yourself.
dodge the
Go
groom?
to Dave and Buster's.
I know, but I want Chuck E. Cheese, Jordan.
It's the same thing, but the adult version of Chuck E. Cheese.
But I know, and I do live for Dave and Buster's, but it's expensive. But everything at Chuck E. Cheese is one token.
Not
Here's-
anymore.
Not anymore.
No, girl. You think Chuck E. Cheese is the only place that didn't survive inflation? Girl.
Okay, well, even if
5 tokens a pop.
even if it's 5 tokens a pop, there's a couple games that are
1,700
really
tickets
like.
for a fucking stuffed plushy Furby.
What do you have against the stuffed plushy Furby?
Mama, my cousin used to have a collection of Furbies.
And you know what?
They're creepy.
I live for that.
They're creepy.
Oh my god, I should be a Furby for Halloween. No, never mind. So, anyways,
I knew you wanted to be a furry for Halloween.
I said Furby.
Furry.
Furry.
A furry.
Furry. So what I want to do was plea to my
Mr.
open letter
Cheese.
to Mr. Charles Entertainment Cheese. That's his full
Charles
name, by the way.
Cheese.
Did you know that? Charles Entertainment Cheese. That's the E is
That's
for.
like the stupidest name I've ever heard in my
I
entire
know.
life.
Charles Entertainment Cheese.
Yeah, come on. We couldn't have gotten...
Dulip Peep,
I
I'm
would
sorry.
love to know what fucking drug they were on when they came up with the name of Chuck E.
Also,
Cheese.
why did they make him a skinny little boy like years ago? Remember when they branded him from like, I'm a big old
Yeah.
fat jolly mouse. Now he's like the Ozempic version that they made him like 10 years ago or something. And I was like, bring the old Chucky back. We know that's not
The old
him.
one was creepy and like was for
No,
sure killed some people.
The animatronics were creepy.
Yeah, but even the guy in like the costume was creepy.
The costume was creepy, but his
You were probably into it.
I was into him.
Furry.
He was my
You
gay.
were both in the costume.
He was my gay awakening. Chuck E. Cheese.
Mr. Chucky.
No, my plea is Chuck E. Cheese. Can I just one time go into Chuck E. Cheese and experience it again without being dodged with the gay grooming allegations? Just one time. A 31-year-old man, no children with me. Can I just go in once and not have people look at me weird? Can I just go and get a VIP behind the stage tour and just like do one
No.
game? Please let me in, Chuck E. Cheese. Just one time, please. Just once. Just once, Chucky. Chucky. Your little
Do you ever think that you have suppressed childhood trauma that you've never dealt with?
Chucky?
Do you ever think about that?
Chuck E. Cheese.
Maybe
Charles
more often than not.
Entertainment Cheese.
Open your shirt for a minute. Open your jacket. childhood
that's
trauma.
the title. That's how my open letter to Charles Entertainment Cheese.
The title is Childhood Trauma at Mr. Charles Entertainment Cheese. Childhood trauma with Charles Entertainment Cheese.
Childhood trauma with Charles Entertainment Cheese.
Trauma. Was that your pop off? You just kind of popped off without even knowing.
No.
Do you have a pop off?
I do.
A catty corner?
Yes, I do.
I thought I did yesterday. I was like, oh, I have like a good one, and then I forgot it.
Oh, I do. And this could be.
Oh, I do.
And then we'll end on our little catty corner, whatever. Okay, guys, you've been ready. You've been waiting. Welcome back, one and all, to the cat.
Oh, I forgot to say it. I was looking at your MS hand. So
hey, it's called a jazz hand. You know, I'm a child of God, so I'm not going to say what I was thinking of had been saying.
Name Oh my God! Before we pop off,
yeah,
I forget what happened. And Mel, bless her heart, she's the choreographer of the show.
Oh,
she's
yeah.
And she says, she randomly goes,
who is she in the show?
She says, "Can I finish my story first?"
Let me go on.
It's
my face.
It was literally.
You might have taken a bowl of mint Oreo ice cream out of my hand.
Literally, it was like shaking. She randomly goes kind of like, name them.
Yeah.
And I hear her talking, so she said name them, and then I hear her go, name them. She says it again. She goes, anybody, housewives, and I was like, name them. Me across the room screaming. I was like, such strag. Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, name them.
You better work, Diva. Name that trick.
Me screaming.
I could see that.
And the Kardashians just started, so I'm back in my reality TV bag, honey.
Are they back with Hulu, or did they go back to whoever else?
It's still Hulu. They've been on Hulu.
Hulu has been bankrupt since they probably gave them all that money.
Probably.
Who's watching the Kardashians on Hulu?
It's their only place to watch them now.
I know. Who's going to skip everything else to go to Hulu? Bye.
Everybody.
Certainly not me.
They're clearly doing well. They just got their 6th season with them.
I need to Google like Hulu's stock worth.
Some
or
people
whatever.
have like Only Murders in the Building. That's a good show on Hulu.
I never seen it, but I know who it is. It's Selena, and
they're about to start their like 5th season or something like that. They're on a roll too. And they keep getting bigger and bigger people signed on to do this damn show. Meryl Streep has been in the last couple seasons of this show. Yeah, girl.
A recurring role?
Yeah, she's been in a couple seasons of the show at this point.
Meryl?
Yeah. Meryl?
Oh, and
are you back in the home again?
That's how she started dating Martin Short.
They're not dating in real life, are they?
Yes, they are, Jordan. It's been on for months, probably 6 months now.
Oh, then yeah.
How do I know this hot goss? Probably because
I just always assume Meryl's like either married or gonna die alone because she's like living her best life.
I don't know if she said yes to the project to be with Martin because they like had a thing. He's like, Meryl.
I bet they didn't start dating until after.
But why would she ever
they date in the show? They're together in the show. They're getting married in the show, in fact.
That's what I wonder. Which came first, the chicken or the egg? You know, were they dating before?
Let's ask.
Meryl, comment below.
Streep. If you're nasty.
Hey. Welcome back, one and all, to the
Catty Corner.
Where two young gays get catty in not a corner.
I almost forgot to say it again.
I know.
I literally saw the side. I like, you're like a cartoon character with these faces. I can't.
So my catty corner for the day is, okay, I understand we all have places to go. Is there anything in that? Mm-hmm. Oh my God, there they are! PP! PP!
Girl, get to the catty corner first. We'll tell them later.
We have been looking for these green cups for weeks, Jordan.
Why?
Because we just didn't know where they were. They're like, I wonder where they went. And we searched this whole house top to bottom. They're behind Beyonce this whole time.
I knew they were here.
Girl!
You should have texted me.
Girl!
I would have told you.
He is going to gag. We both. Because
girl,
not that we cared.
I knew they were there this whole time.
Not that we cared. But then PP was like, I don't really need to know, but it's just bothering me. Like,
that
where did they go? And we are searching this house top to bottom.
Girl, Beyonce. She
I'm
keeps
mad.
a lot of secrets.
So anyhow, I know we all have places to go. We all have things to do. But what I don't understand is, why do people drive fast, fun, loose, and free in multi-level parking structures or parking lots?
I agree.
This is too effing much. Not only in a parking structure can you not see anybody when you're going around these corners.
Yeah.
That's the point. If I'm walking somewhere and somebody, especially these electric cars, which are quiet,
Nobody makes you laugh more than you. Huh?
That's why I'll die happy
You'll
alone.
die happy alone.
They're like, solitary confinement. I'm like, perfect. Stand up special.
They'll be like, it's super weird. He's been in there laughing just for like the last 3 hours and no one's even in there with him. I'll be like, yeah.
And I don't even need the prompts. I'm giving myself the prompts.
I'll be coming in to check on you and I'll be like, well, yeah, that means he's
how
good.
How about them airline
Trust
peanuts?
me, he's fine. I said, when he stops doing that, there's a problem.
Not me giving myself a conjugal visit.
Girl.
You're like, you have a visitor.
Who needs friends when you have yourself?
Anyway.
And you're also the nurse telling yourself that you have the visitor.
Yeah. I'm like, honey, you're not going to like this, but it's going to do you good. So would you like to speak on that? The cars.
Would you like to speak on that?
The cars in the structure, not me.
Are you suggesting I do such things?
No, I don't. No.
Because I do not.
Well, also, you need to get off your phone in a parking structure if you do that, too. That's another story.
I do not do that.
Okay.
I actually am kind of terrified of parking garages because I just feel like it's like,
why do people
hit.
go so and I mean on the turns, yes, especially slow, but if there's a long stretch, they're still zooming.
Yeah.
And I'm like, people could be getting out their cars, you doofus.
No one knows how to not park better than people that park in parking garages.
Oh, girl.
They're in 3 spots and like, well, that's fine.
They don't give a flying F.
All of a sudden, it's like
R-I-C-K. They don't give a flying.
You can't say frick now. We got rid of frick. That's on the hit list now too.
Yeah. Why? You're absolutely right.
They park every which way,
and they'll park inside out, backwards, sideways, take up 3 spots, and you're petty like that. So I know you're petty.
So I am petty. In fact, there's rarely another thing that brings me more joy than being petty in life. So a few times it's happened where motherfuckers, and they're always in these big ass cars, don't know how to drive or park. Particularly.
Yes.
And they love to park on the line. They're halfway in another spot. All this bullshit.
And crooked. How you be crooked. On the line and crooked? So stupid.
I will back in so close to their driver's side door that they cannot get in their car.
Aren't you afraid of them like hitting you, like door dinging you? You don't care.
No. At this no. At this point, ding the door. I don't even care. No. I'm saying parked so close that they physically have to go in from the other side to get into their car. That is how close I will park this car.
What if you get to somebody who's more petty than you and they're like, key your car?
Well, here's the tea. Because then there's nothing, though, that brings me more joy than when I go out and I see their car is gone. Because I know they had to fucking climb in from the other side to get in there. And I'm just like, it just brings, it fills my heart. It does. It fills that black hole that is my heart now, girl. It does.
Oh, my God. I would do that, but I'm a little bit afraid that people are going to be like, go off and like,
the tea is
puncture
like,
my tires or something.
Neither of us... No tea, no shade. Neither of us have cars that are like, these multi-$100,000 cars, whatever. So it's
even
like
a single $100,000
a little
car.
Scratch is like compared to the rest of the bullshit going on.
Girl,
in
you've
these
hit
cars,
a deer.
fine.
I've seen that.
It's in the shop right now. Getting repaired from that fender bender. So like, what's a little scratch on the door? You know what I'm saying?
Is what PP has where they record. And it's always recording. Get that, and then it will just
kill your car battery, or does the thing have its own battery?
It has its own battery. And it's its own battery that when it's running, it will like charge it.
Oh, it charges it. Oh, that's good.
And then if it like records over 60 hours, it like rewrites what you did. But of course, in 60 hours, you're going to know that something happened. You like go pull up the footage, but it records all the time. Or you know what it is too? It's like if it detects motion, it will like take whatever and then will send to your phone.
Yeah.
Girl, you got hit. Here's the clip,
yeah,
girl.
Yeah,
or how the Teslas will like always record.
Yeah.
That's a gag.
Yeah, that's a
you
good
need
one.
to get that in the car.
I should. Just because.
And then you could have a separate
so fun,
Instagram
though.
called Petty with Jordan.
It's so fun.
I'm a marketing genius.
Petty with Jordan. I don't know if I would call that a marketing genius move, but that's okay. It's not really creative.
Do you want to see Petty with Jordan? Go to bythewaypod.com. And while you're there, leave us a comment on every single thing. You know where you can find us? YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Spotify. Oh, hold on. TikTok, Spotify, YouTube.
Honestly,
Instagram.
unsubscribe.
Hit the bell and leave us a comment and find us every single week right here. Every what day, Jordan?
Monday.
Love you guys.
Goodbye.
Bye.